Welcome back to the Arakai YouTube channel. It's your boy. I'm not going to do that kind of intro. That's cancer as all heck. My name's Ty Smith, joined by Necromancer, who's currently, he's becoming uncanny, as you can see on his screen, and we are very happy to be spectating and commentating another game, this time from Set 9, United Chaos. This time featuring BBExceed piloting the Nanomight deck, probably the best deck in format, as declared by most of the players, and OverlordPram piloting Poisontooth Aggro. We're very excited to get started, so let's just jump right into it and take a look at what we've got going on over here. So here we have the, oh, so they're about to get started, all right. I believe they decided who's going first. All right, so Prom has decided to go first. So, which is a very smart move on Prom's part, seeing as Nanomight is extremely powerful when it goes second. The deck is a little crazy, to say the very least. It's got incredible aggro, incredible resource generation, and it's very hard to take down and very hard to take out.
Meanwhile, it's up against Poisontooth Aggro, which... listen, I don't even know what I'm expecting here.
I'm gonna be really. I have no idea what this deck does. It's gonna be very exciting to find out.
But I still like it. You know, it's one of them weird decks that exist because like a random boss monster shoved in a bunch of other generic cards.
Yep.
And
yep.
It does not seem to be a very good opening because there's a recharge in the spirit there, and that's a double. That's a double color deck at least.
I mean, hey, all she's got to do is get a one title card in there, right? BB opening with the suiting up, checking top 5 for a mecha card. We're gonna see what he adds.
Well, it could just be needing one title card, but who knows? Like, for a second, I almost thought that maybe they would just be playing a random, like, I don't know, throw some Abyss in there as well. I don't know.
Minos has been added to the hand, it seems. Minos being one of the more powerful cards from the Nanomight deck.
That is not exactly a good opening hand.
Oh, yikes.
Although stargazing exists, so it shouldn't be that difficult to fix. Yeah, that is exactly what you need right now.
Yep.
But the real question is, since BB is going first, will he play? Yeah, no. That makes sense. If Nanomight goes first, they can't really do anything, and the odds are their field of weaker level 1 allies is likely to just get destroyed immediately.
Yep. Poisontooth going into Spirit, meaning that Diana's already got to start. And there it is, the opening move, the Crab Rave. There's the card of the hour. Let's get that on the screen here, and let's talk about this thing. Because this card is probably, in Diana's words, one of the only reasons why this deck actually works. So Crab Rave is a card. It says you control no allies, you expend 3 spirits, so you turn it all face down. You summon 3 level 1 or higher shelled beast allies, so 3 crabs, whose total levels equal 4 or less. So it's the 3 crab formation. The triple crab formation. This is an incredibly good starting opening. Yep. Pizza Crab and Scavenger Crab both coming out. This is going to draw Diana a ton of cards in the end of this combo here. It's an incredibly powerful card. Instant board, just add Crab. Moving to strike to the attack phase. It's going 1 to the face. BB's hand is not looking like it'll... Well, it's looking like he might actually be able to do something against this board. Diana's hand, though, is incredible. BB taking 1 damage, putting him all the way down to 19. He's going to take another 2 damage off the Scavenger Crab. Gonna go down to 17 already, and he's gonna be going next. So now we get to see what Nanomight actually does. We're gonna see it actually pop off here. He's got the Theseus in hand.
Prosperity wasn't cast because with all your Spirit Restraint, well, actually no, that's probably the best time to do it, but we'll see.
I think they're holding on to the Prosperity just because, like, I mean, I don't know, they're trying to scare BB into thinking, hey, I got nothing, bro.
Sure.
One thing with Recharge and Prosperity. One thing with Recharge and Prosperity is it's very easy to just hold on to that card and then only cast it when you actually need the spirit. So your opponent doesn't really play around things like, I don't know, big boss monsters with a lot of spirit.
You do the real power and cast Recharge at the end of your turn in Abyss just to bait people into thinking you have Grasp.
Yep.
I do that all the time in horror. It works. People always fall for it. Yep. I even play Grasp.
Minos already going off, and it's increasing its power by 5,000 for each other level 1 mecha ally on the field. Yeah. It's very powerful card.
It's not like most decks in the sense that all of their allies are level 1, and it's basically very restrictive and built around that, making use of level 1 mechas to like get an incredibly powerful field fast and keep putting it back up very like lots of ease, very little effort, However, in return, they die very easily, which you have to look out for with drawing a lot of cards and getting cards back. And ironically, it's going up against Crabrobe, which essentially does the same thing. It just spits you out a free board of weaker allies. But that's not going to matter much here because it really depends on what happens next.
Pirithous going off, unexpending one,
Yeah.
and re-engaging Minos to get a blocker up.
Yeah,
That's
Manos
pretty
is
smart.
really powerful here.
Minos is already
Still
huge.
looking pretty bad, but I think with Crabgrave gone, there's not much Pram can do here.
I think you cast the Prosperity. The Poisontooth does not seem like the right play. I think they got the Crab and a Poisontooth
They do
in
have
hand.
the Crab. I think Crab and Poisontooth is better than Orthon.
Yep. Orthon doesn't really do much in this matchup, it seems. They're thinking, it seems. Oh, going for the Prosperity. Yep. Getting that unexpend. First, they're going to survey their options. And the Recharge, and the Poisontooth back in deck. Recharge going back for obvious reasons. Getting a Poisontooth and a Poisontooth. Oof.
That's twiddle.
They have the colors. They have the colors. The question here is it Poisontooth and Crab or Orthon?
Do you see Crabgrave putting up that field for essentially free? Pram does have like a major resource advantage.
Yeah, it's incredibly unfortunate that no beasts were really hit into the spirit off of that Prosperity, because they could have used tag out. Orthon coming down, very interesting.
Well, it will kill Minos all the same, but I think Poisontooth might have been the better play there.
Maybe. I think the idea behind it is like when you hold on to the Poisontooth, like it's just in terms of value, it's just better.
I suppose we'll see. Had there been had maybe Crabgrave been saved, although it probably wouldn't have baited out BB's play, it likely would have been a lot better to strike back with that right then, because it would have allowed Pram to actually get rid of the Nanomight board. And if that had been entirely destroyed, coming back with what BB has right now would be pretty difficult. Thayer is a good resource gain card, but it's not exactly optimal in a situation like this, especially with just Theseus in this school. That's not a lot going on.
What I want to say is that they could have held on to the Crabgrave and then like waited for BB to actually make a board before doing anything. But at the same time, I think this is the same result, really.
Yeah. Although I do think Poisontooth Terminal might have been a better play than just casting Crabgrave straight away and losing all of it. I will see. I think then again, it did get BB playing it. Odds are maybe Poisontooth it wouldn't have.
The Crabgrave did force BB to put a card on, like put cards on the board.
And although I wouldn't say it's a bad board, it did use up most of the useful resources in BB's hand.
Yep. Theseus coming down. Here we finally see the boss monster for the new Nanomight deck. We're gonna put that on the screen here. Give it a quick little look. So Theseus is is a card with three, technically two abilities, but I like to think of the first one as two abilities. White control 3 level 1 mecha allies. It gets menace, and while it is in domain and attacking, the opponent cannot cast spells or activate effects. So it's Brave Breaker ammunition on legs, which is very, very powerful. And during your attack phase, once per turn, you can restrain 2 Astral Spirit to engage it and get a double attack going, which, when combined with other cards that increase level, it can be pretty terrifying, especially with the menace.
Yeah, Life String is going to allow BB to get rid of something not very useful right now, like Pirithous, which is an interesting way to play get rid of defense, because Pirithous is a key card to the Nanomight deck. It keeps their expend from going overboard.
What might end up actually happening here is like they might go for exactly. They're gonna go for I forgot this boy's name. They're gonna go for this boy, and then this boy's gonna grab the Pirithous back. So he can get the 2 re-engage by going Theseus, full board swing, main phase 2, exile this, add back Pirithous, summon Pirithous, re-engage something.
Add back Pirithous with what?
Theseus going in, attacking Orthon, supported.
No surprise that.
Orthon's gonna perish here. Orthon will go down. Prom's life will be reduced to
And
17.
That's going to be a lot more damage.
Yep. BB chooses to go face here with everything. He's just going in, dealing 1 damage. Going in, dealing another damage. And main phase 2, they're probably going to do the combo I speak about, but we'll see.
No.
Prom going down to 15. Oh, they're not doing it. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, it was probably a good idea, because had BB left himself open, that would have been a...
Yeah.
Ronin into Poisontooth, the big play of this deck. That the one thing it does.
I think we're gonna see Ronin coming down. Yup, we're definitely seeing the Ronin coming down. There he is, man of the hour.
Now that I think about it, the Poisontooth won't really get the chance to use its effect if it dies because of her.
What they're probably gonna go for is they're gonna go for the Megafauna.
Yeah. Wait, Megafauna is in the Spirit. Wouldn't the optimal play have been to place Megafauna in Spirit, or is it already in there? It's already one in there. Assuming that's where it evolved itself from.
Poisontooth's gonna come out and they're gonna put a card from hand into Spirit.
Yeah, and Megafauna pays invoke costs as well. It's not exactly a good idea to do with Poisontooth, so I'm curious what the
Ronin coming in. Ronin is quite an interesting card. What it does is it allows you summon a level 5 without paying cost, and then it will be taken out at the end phase.
Yeah, invoke the strongest kind of ally without paying the cost, but it shuffled itself back into deck at the end phase, and also it can't use its effects, which
You swung into a Nanomite. Now Poisontooth going face or going into an ally. Diana's Overlord is thinking here.
As much as BB has not a lot of good comeback cards, there's no way they can know that. And
going into Theseus. All right.
That is controversial. I'm not gonna lie, if this was me, I would have just started trying to kill him, because that's the easiest way to finish off Nanomite if you can't outgrind them. And I don't know if this deck has the there's a lot of cards in Prime Time. Don't get me wrong, they've got the resource advantage here, but Nanomite can gain them back a lot faster.
Here comes the Megafauna. Here comes the Megafauna. All right, let's talk about this card now. We've seen quite a number of things happen here, so let's talk really quickly about Megafauna. Megafauna's ability is, first of all, it is a new kind of card. It is a fusion evolution, an evolution that can be summoned by combining 2 cards that are listed as material. Now, this card here, if invoked while in Unity, which it is, it unleashes a level 4 or higher beast and targets a beast in the spirit. It invokes the target, and if you do, put the top card of your deck into your spirit, face down, and restrained. Shuffle the invoked ally into the owner's deck at the start of the next turn. So it's probably going to get Twiddle out, which is very, very powerful. And during your turn, when a beast ally you control would be returned to the deck by a card effect, you can unleash 1 shaman ally instead. So basically, it's a free body out of the spirit. It goes away, but instead of it going away, you can unleash the shaman that was used for summon.
Yeah, that's too much expend to be able to get out.
Yeah. Oh, she's not summoning the Twiddle.
I think
she was trying to go for the trying to go for the Poisontooth and then realize it pays invoke costs. But she could have gone for the Twiddle.
BB already has another Theseus, and I don't think expend is going to really have for me.
Yeah.
Nope, there's my new Swarm.
Oh, there's Minute Swarm. There's Minute Swarm. There it is. Card of the hour.
All right, no, I wouldn't say it exactly matters. It's more of a.
Yep.
Oh, that Wise Cell Sage as well in the hand. That they would have had a pretty good situation if not for that card, which can't attack allies, which really hurts you against Nano. It's not gonna.
Faya coming down. Faya says that when it's invoked, you restrain, add a Nanomite ally from your lost area or exiled cards to your hand.
Realistically, what do you think they're going to grab with that?
They probably might grab. Oh, they're grabbing another Theseus, just in case the first one gets outed.
Makes sense.
Yep.
There's no Theseus or Ariadne in the Exiled, so Minute Swarm wouldn't be able to get you back.
Yep.
So you probably need one. No. The point is only 27k, so.
Yeah. There's
straight from
Nanomighty.
I figured it was going to be let me do the math. Yeah, that would have been not even enough, even with all 26k going in.
Yep.
The 10k boost isn't necessary.
Needed the minuscule. Their combat trick, as it is.
Well, they can't really use the full effect here against just one ally, so
Yep.
on the bright side, it was just a 10k boost, which wasn't really worth. It was alert some damage, and if BB was to be lose his entire board next turn, that would seriously hurt because Mighty Swarm wouldn't have much good to revive. That's not well. It's not that it's a bad XL setup for Mighty Swarm. It's that there was currently no way to get rid of it, and it's not going to do a lot of damage.
Prom going all the way down to 8. This is not looking good.
With just Theseus and Mighty Swarm, with only the 3 in the exile, Prom could have a comeback on the hands here, but it doesn't seem that they have the cards to do so. I think Pintercrab would have been amazing in this situation, really.
Oh, there's a bit of confusion on the life points really quickly that they're figuring out right now.
Again. Yeah, Pintercrab is 9k, so did they charge Pintercrab? Let me just go on the roll here.
Yep, we're figuring out the life points there. We're good.
You know the Pintercrab in Pram's hand, I wasn't paying attention. Where did it go? Did they charge it? Because I think it would have been really useful in a situation right now since it's a 9k power.
No, they had to put it away.
Yeah, that would have been...
Poisontooth coming in. Let's see if it hits anything good.
The difficult part of that is the Spirit Curve right now is not good enough. Milling Labyrinth right now would be...
Oh, it hit a swarm! It hit a swarm! That is a card draw off the Poisontooth.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going to get in that situation. Pulse Field sadly doesn't... Not much at all against...
That's probably gonna, yeah, that's probably going to come out in games 2 and 3. Next up, we're going to see...
Wise Cell Save, which is really bad here. That's not going to be able to attack the Nanomites. I feel like you'd Cryostasis, right? I think you... Yeah, it's definitely coming out.
Yep, Cryostasis coming in.
On the Shell Sage, that is an interesting decision, considering that Cryo Defender isn't a lot.
Yeah.
I think I would have personally logged Poisontooth just in case we would try to block up again. Taking out ProFTs is a good idea. That's definitely priority.
Yeah.
The longer that thing stays in the field, and it's basically been there.
Oh, drawing another Minute Swarm. That's all
3 scenes so far. Although, yeah, yep. You really don't need to right now.
Which, hey, I mean, that just means that once the 1 is done, it's done. Instead of having to play through 3 Minute Swarms.
Although, considering how little sheer attacks Poisontooth Turbo has been outputting so far, that doesn't seem like it's going to do much. If they could just turn out, spit out through low-level allies here and just take out the entire board, that would seriously turn things around, although the Mighty Storm is a thing.
Oh, they're figuring out the cryo rulings on Defender here. They're now they're cleaning up the cryo rulings. Yep. That's why the play was made.
Yeah, it makes sense. I feel like this deck would have had a much better time if not for the misplays, and specifically,
yep.
I feel like the Pintercrab right now would have really done a lot more damage.
That's what game 1 is for, though. With the game 1 is going to be really hard for the Poisontooth player, though, just in general.
I suppose I think the chance was there, just due to how little Nanomight had in hand after the opening play.
Yep. Gonna reset the life points here, see what happens. Alright, so going into game 2. I believe that Promise once again...
Sense, yeah, you never want to go first against Nanomight. Well, I've won games going first against Nanomight, but that's only because if you just don't play. The thing in most cases, the trick against Nanomight is to make them play first. You know, you're gonna make them play the first move.
Yep. Nanomight literally I believe that their opening play is quite literally just pass. Like,
well, it is. Although I've usually seen if you wait a turn and just don't play, then BB will just start attacking.
we have Crab in the opening hand once again.
And we have Giga Claws. BB's hand is not looking too good, but that's nothing Starlight Surge can't fix.
Oh, yep. They do have the Starlight Surge. The side deck didn't work. Oh, hold on.
Oh, you can fix that. Oh, that's sad because that was.
Yeah, they're gonna go fix that.
The Giga Claws in this deck, which I did not know.
Untap being a little weird here, not allowing the side deck to actually go through.
Untap has no potential.
It does have no potential. It is a terrible, terrible, terrible platform.
This is on the YouTube.
Yeah, you heard it from us, boys. We do not like the untap.
Listen, you just gotta. Sometimes you need door stops, but a brick would work too. Like. Yeah, looking at BB's hand here, it's not that good due to all the duplicates, but that's Starlight Surge, Life String, and Soothing Up. There is so much potential to filter there. Like, just Protheus and Session, that is a nothing hand, but Suiting Up will grab something at least, and Starlight Surge will effectively go into 2 more cards as options. That's an odd brook. Labyrinth and Theseus in the opening Spirit, though, is really not good for an NL. I believe I once saw a game where, I was playing Oracle against this exact deck earlier against BB earlier today, and there was a time where he opened 2 Labyrinth in the Spirit. 2 Labyrinth in the Spirit. I was like, oh, well, that's just bad for you. And then when he ended up getting the 3rd one off Aethra, and then I destroyed it with the Oracle level 3. I think it's Melissa, the one that pops auras.
Yeah, that's Melissa. Yeah, that is Melissa.
Yeah, I blind predicted spell off the top and popped the 3rd Labyrinth.
Yeah. Oh, the sideboard system is fixed, and now we're finally moving into game 2. Here we go. They solved everything up. This looks, that's not bad either. Having both colors in the starting Spirit, that's very good.
The real question is, what were the changes that were made? Because,
well, I think I know that Pulse Field is going to come out.
Yeah, Pulse Field hopefully goes out. Yeah, it doesn't really do.
Yep. Ooh, that is a fascinating opening hand. That is a wow. I think oh god, it's either Poisontooth, this hand has all the starting plays. Wow. This hand really does just have everything. Once again, BB starting off with the Suiting Up, the Peep 5.
Question is what BB's going to rip off the top of his deck with Starlight Surge and Procrustes.
Gonna be Procrustes, yep. The Crusty
card, but I don't know if it's good right now.
The man has revealed the Crusty.
And now we're hitting a Starlight Surge. I'm assuming Procrustes is probably going to go into the XL. Oh, there's the Labyrinth.
Yep. There. He's got everything. This is a new card from set 9 as well. We have Starlight Surge, a brand new card.
Good. There's been a lot of debate on if you play Starlight Surge over Stargazing, and BB is just playing both.
Just play both, honestly. Like it's just consistency.
Yeah, I don't think I feel like playing both isn't always the optimal play in most decks, but Nanomight I like unexpends enough that it makes it work. You never have to expand to.
Plus, they have it's an Astral deck that can play log keeping. Ooh, I think we're starting to see the sideboard text. There's one.
I love turn 1. Do nothing. Pass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely want to hold the mass execution. Tag out doesn't seem like it does anything here, really.
Tag out was the right call to take out.
I think this is the Poisontooth pass. Wait, no, I think it's a White Shell Sage pass, actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, calling in the pack first is probably a good idea. I feel like this is a situation where you White Shell Sage pass, because there's not going to be many other times in the duel where that's a good idea.
Yep. Poisontooth is being added to hand. Oh yeah, so the call to pack is being casted. 3 choices being Poisontooth, which I would really like to see this game. I really want to see this card in action. Garrick, and there's one more coming in.
Surprised that we're seeing Mass Extinction played in considering the errata. I'm a bit confused to what they'll do against Nanomight since it's Exiles, which I don't. They can add back from there.
It just makes them have to like work for it, you know. Yeah, the Poisontooth was added to hand.
I know that Pram's a little out of the loop, so I hope that they're aware of the Mass Extinction update.
I hope they are as well, but I mean, if they aren't, this will still be really powerful, like just to take a Theseus off the board.
I
The
suppose
3 sprites being used.
Would be
why is Shell Sage? There's Oogway. Oogway's coming down.
Yeah, that's definitely what you do turn 1. Even if it's not going to get the resource set up, it's the kind of card against Nanomite that's not going to get a lot of use in the late game.
Yeah. It's 3 damage, and it soaks up a lot of attacks from Nanomite.
Yeah, there's not going to be any drawback. I think it's possibly a good idea because since it can't attack allies, if BB puts a single blocker up, this thing becomes useless. So
Yep.
Might as well get it out of the way now.
Yep. Having Defender on a 19k body is very, very strong, last I checked. Yep, and here comes a Nanomite board.
You got the board, it says you on Poisontooth, no surprises there. And we got Electricities, appears in the main. That is a weird one. That's going to prevent it from using
That
its
is
own effect.
incredibly strange. Log keeping coming down, getting the unexpend. That's pretty good. And then there it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
I was assuming that was for Labyrinth. Get rid of it, but we're going straight from Minos. Yeah, makes sense because Minos can get over
Yep.
Wise Cell Sage without concern. I'm not going to have to use Minuscule for that. Although, I think if BB was to lose this entire board next turn, that would be damage. Look at just what they're working with. Labyrinth.
This is if the board goes, this is not a good hand. Like
this is not a good situation if the board goes, unless like there's a minute swan top deck next turn. So the light is just shifting so much, becoming Kenny. Oh god. So Shell Sage is down, and that is not going to be any damage, but I assume Two-Face and re-engage Minos. I think the smartest thing here would be to re-engage Minos, because that's huge, and then they have to attack into it first. Yeah, that's big. That's 20k, that's not going to go down easy. Like, what are you doing in this situation? I feel like Tycho is definitely going. I'll Poisontooth into Spirit. I don't
know. Oh gosh. Yeah, what do you do
I
here?
feel like the way I'd use Ronin in this matchup.
Crab going down is probably
I feel
smart.
like the way I'd use Ronin in this matchup is just as a free 10 face button, you know? Like, yeah, they've got no process, no blockers, free 10 face. Like, just play without it and hope that the opponent forgets that you have it.
Yep. Crab coming down. Tag out coming down. Up. Wombo combo. Happy feet.
Oh, we're tagging out into a...
That's smart. Here comes the crab.
Well, the real question is that going to...
I think the and then if the bone tooth comes down here, if the bone tooth comes down here,
that's definitely good resource wise. But I also don't know if it'll like.
If it hits a spell, that's gonna be draw 2 easy.
If it has to get over the minus,
it's probably getting over the minus is probably not the issue here.
Well, I'd say it would be mainly because if they kill Minos and nothing else, BB is in his most optimal position going into next turn.
Yep.
Oh, Pincer Crab. That's exactly what I needed.
Yup.
That is exactly what was needed to draw. in that
Yep.
situation. Perfect.
Ooh, yup. Happy crab noises.
Yeah. As much as amazing as the second draw would have been to get to 8 cards total, which would have been a big advantage over the 6 cards that BB has access to right now.
I think this is just the easiest way to like clear board and call it a day.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Pincer Crab was the perfect draw, but it could have been better, as I was saying, as Poisontooth through.
Yep. Swinging into minus.
Card.
There's no, hopefully no response here.
Yeah, Nanomight's only really response to anything is Sacrificial Shield, which isn't very good at all.
Yep.
Although I do want to play just for the sake of seeing somebody like run into it one day because people aren't used to it.
Yep.
Perseus is gone, so leaving Session up as weird it is, I think that is the right choice, just to, open up the Ronin 10-face game. And the real question is, BB will likely end up resorting to minuscule, but without Theseus, this is kind of a weird situation because getting minus back.
They can still stargazing, log keep. They drew stargazing and log keeping. What I think they're
gonna
do
is gonna have to go.
Yeah, they gotta. They have to hit exactly 2 nanomites.
It's very much going to be reliant on stargazing here.
Oh, the log keeping goes away. Whoa!
That is playing it safer than having to risk.
That is incredibly weird, but I like it.
It's weird because if there are 2 nanomites on the top, you can stack that and make sure you get both of them with log keeping.
The issue is that if there aren't, then like that's just game over.
Yeah, if there aren't, that is just yikes. But actually, I think with minuscule, you could probably pull it off by just going double Cercion.
Yep, Cercion's being added. Oh, sorry, Perseus is being added, and then
ooh, that is a crusty for crusties in this situation.
That is a crusty boy coming down. There's the crust. The crust has come down.
Thank God we crossed. There goes Labyrinth.
Yep, drawing that top deck.
If Janet can clear,
drawing into another stargazing.
Oh.
Oh no! This is really bad.
Granted, it is options. This board can clear due to the Cercion boost and Procrustes boost. That's massive. But
yep, it can clear, but that's not enough. Oh no! If Diana top decks a twiddle, this is like the greatest thing ever. If they top deck twiddle, this will be amazing. Because then you Poisontooth, summon Twiddle. You have ammo for Poisontooth now.
I see. I was thinking that the play right now, just even if like Pram, like we know that if this board was to be cleared, B would be in a horrible situation unless like they get an amazing top deck. But I also don't think Pram is capable of putting out that much attacks now after that lucky one.
Yep.
So I feel it's a. And also, Pram doesn't know that he doesn't have any instant comebacks. I feel like it's going to come down to since the board is so bad and just purely dedicated to breaking the opponents, that I feel like this is where the Ronin 10 face goes in. And
here comes the face. Let's go.
Here comes Ronin 10 face. I'm Crabrave.
Oh, and Crabrave! Oh my god!
Oh, I think I just Crabrave actually. I think so.
I actually think you just Crabrave. You could do either. You could do either in this board state.
You could do actually. Yeah, you could go Ronin 10 face now just to get it over.
Ah, here it comes!
Here we go. Ronin 10 face. Let's go.
Come on.
The big man. Yeah, Ronin's going to 10 face. That's going to bring BB down to 5, and Nano might have no life gain options. I think that's one of their main.
Yup. This is let's go.
Yeah,
let's go. Face. Yes.
Which means even if they take down Ronin and they've clogged, they can unclog with Labyrinth and Minuscule. Don't get me wrong, or Lifestring. But closing out Ronin here,
putting the Crabrave away, that's actually not bad. It's not terrible. Well, okay, but think about it. I think they're starting to run out of targets in deck because we've seen like all their crabs.
Although I would have loved a Crabrave right now would be amazing. Just that free board break over the entire Nanomite board limit, bringing down like 2 life. That would be amazing.
Here comes the Ronin into the Poisontooth. Yup, and then Poisontooth goes away at the end phase. BB going down to 5 life points. We might be looking at an upset.
And the Labyrinth and the Minute Swarm. Minute Swarm is a good card, and it would be a good comeback here. But right now, it's not coming back from the really dire resource situation Nanomite we're in that matters. It's not dying.
I think right now, actually, Diana simply wins on the merit that Nanomight dealing 16 damage is really hard with, like, this specific setup. There's no Theseus.
Damage in general is really hard, especially with, like, no Theseus, no Sinus as far as the eye can see.
There is no Theseus here.
And another... I'm going to be real. If I was you, I would have just got rid of one of the Cercions, but...
Yep.
Oh, well,
another miss? What?
There is no... Like, preserving the 5 damage here, there's no Life String maybe would have done it, but the Minute Swarms are just not helping it.
Yep. Gotta swing over Ronin. Like, you gotta take that off the board right now, or else it's just gonna keep generating... It's just gonna keep generating value.
Well, I don't think there's any other level 5 in Spirit to target with it, but if they don't take Ronin off the board, one attack from that wins the game.
Yep.
Yeah, double block up. There is literally no choice.
Alright, we're gonna draw it. Oh, wait, no, that's just game. That is just probably game, actually.
Oh, I don't think it's game yet, but I think you charge Mass Extinction here.
Yep.
It's showing your hand, it's showing the tech, but I think you have to charge it.
Yep.
I don't think it doesn't.
Yep, there it goes. There it goes. Alright. So the hand here is actually looking really good. I think one of these can come down along with the crab, and then next turn you Poisontooth crab.
I think I go Garrick first and then blind it and see if I get the exact resources to break the entire board. Because if you break the entire board,
even if
amazing.
you that's a tough one. That's a tough one. The crab is gonna be going on top of the deck, it seems, though. I think we're gonna see another crab get summoned here. This time a big crab.
Once again, crab would be really good in this situation.
Pass? Whoa! Interesting. I think they know that BB has nothing.
Yeah, it's playing with the idea that they don't need to win the grind anymore, even if it's snowballing back. They just need to kill.
Yep.
And BB took like 2 life string, which is exactly what he needs right now. That's enough to save this situation.
Yep. He's thinking. He's considering. He's weighing his options. My life string is a really strong card here. It's going to be able to replace a Nanomight ally with any one from his deck. So here comes the Theseus, is what essentially that means. Mass Extinction is unfortunately not going to do anything in this matchup, though, because like it's easy for Labyrinth to just take out whatever targets for Mass Extinction, whatever he wants. You're not going to get a chance to do it. Krusty's activating. The crust has activated. Theseus is now swinging in to the Garrick. Putting Diana down to 11. Theseus re-engages. And that is the passing of the turn. Wow. We're really in the end game now. Crab Rave going down. And yeah, just using everything for Poisontooth and Crab all at once. Finally, we can talk about this card here. We can finally, we can talk about Poisontooth. So let me get it up on the screen here. Where is it? Where's Poisontooth? There it is. Poisontooth is very simple. Start of the opponent's combat phase, sacrifice another ally you control, restrain an opposing ally. This is going to take away one of the attacks from Theseus, putting BB down to 3. He doesn't really have much left. You've drawn Minus and Krusty's. Theseus is once again coming down. And now he has to think really carefully here, because if he does not...
I have tried to return.
hell, he's back. Welcome, welcome.
No, I can't
Minus
even see myself.
You're good. Minus is coming down. Minus is coming down. And it's exiling itself, adding everything back. Not expending one.
You had a lot of stalemate that I missed.
Yeah, basically, TLDR, what you missed was, Diana's got herself in, like, a really good situation. BB's down to 3 life. The Poisontooth is gonna be, here comes the Peripheus.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needs, but 2 Giga Calls coming down, even if it's not the best play, is that's a lot of damage. There's live string again. No, you can't tell the panic just from how much he spent is being done. That's a lot of expand.
Life string is once again being cast. Peripheus is the Peripheus is activating the effect. And you can expend. And the Labyrinth is once again adding extra cards to BB's.
Yeah, it was up to becoming canny, getting real, get real. I'm real now.
Yeah, this the crust is really putting in work here, but it's probably not gonna be enough. I just like saying the crust, dude. I just like calling it the crust. Adler, here we go. Poisontooth's effect is now activating, sacrificing the crab, restraining the crust. He forgot about Poisontooth. He said in chat, "How did I forget?"
I'm surprised that why you restrain the crust? That's the real question here. That's what I'm wondering about.
Actually, it makes sense. What it does is Theseus and Peripheus have to support over the Adler. And then BB won't have any blockers left unless he activates Theseus' effect, which will just leave him with just the Theseus. And looking at Diana's hand here, that's all that's needed. It was actually the correct play to hit the crust.
Yeah, now I see it. Yeah.
Yep. That was actually really smart to hit the crust.
What Theseus does have the minuscule left. That's exactly enough.
The Nanomight is fine. Yep, the minuscule, the minuscule's there. Still has to use it in order to support over the Poisontooth, but it's fine though. I think this is it.
Yeah, like it was a good play. It would have shut down the deck normally, but I think this is over regardless.
Yep. Next turn, Diana just summons 2 crabs and calls it a day.
Yeah, 2 crabs and that's just it.
Yep.
Unless we leave Theseus standing, in which case that's going to take a bit more effort.
Yep. Theseus is back down to base stats.
Oh, so if Diana can draw Mass Extinction here, that will take Crusties off the field, which will kill the kill.
That will just be the end of the game, yeah.
And also Garak.
Actually wait, yeah, no, this is just straight up the end. It's 1 crab at yep. It's Crab and Garrick and Crab, Garrick, Crab is all that's needed here. But she's checking her spirit. There's nothing to summon off of Ronan, it seems. Yep, Ronan is going into spirit because of that.
Sad, truly.
It's truly a sad day for humanity.
Crab supremacy.
Lethal is in fact on board.
Finally on tap is just messing with me again. Let me see.
Recharge and Poisontooth. Poggers. The crowd will be going back on top of the deck.
Untap World surely has no potential because it hates me. It's not letting me see this. Did a Garrick happen?
Let's go! Crab and Crab are coming down, and that's probably going to be the end of the game here.
Yeah, that is the end of the game.
Yep. Crab into Theseus.
I think Nanomight should really do from main deck in Paul's field. Then again, it wouldn't even save in this situation because he could attack the ally, and that's 1 damage.
Yep. Putting BB down to 2. So we're going to go to the Peripheus, putting him down to 1. And the last attack will be the game. That is it. We have game 2 given to Diana, and now we're going to move on to game 3. Wow, what an upset. That was amazing. That was incredible. Now we await them to prepare for game 3. We are getting a game 3 now. I just gotta wait for them to, And unfortunately, BB will be going second this time. What this does mean, though, is that Diana can invoke the almighty play, the anti-Nanomight skill of Pass to You. The opening hand of Diana's hand is, wow. This is, I don't know how to feel for Diana's hand has Crabbrave, which is very, very good. Not sure if that matters. I know that the opening move is Poisontooth, right? Making BB having to use the Nanomites to support over the Poisontooth. Hopefully getting a draw off of milling something good like Minute Swarm, because 1 Minute Swarm's already out of the game. Poisontooth will be hitting a... there we go. It has hit a... let's check the lost area. No spells! There will be no drawing today. Which is fine, though. I think the Crabbrave will make up for any minuses that are going on here. Maybe drawing Thief and Crust for the turn. Yep, here he comes already. We're already going into it. The board is beginning to be made. This time we have a new one. This one we have a new one. This time we are taking a look at Nanomite Crook Cinis. Now this card, it says when a Nanomite ally you domain in a domain attacks, it gets +1 for each of level 1 mecha ally until end of turn. This basically gives it until end of battle. Sorry, this turns any of your level 1 allies in the middle. So you know the ones like Theseus turns them into level 3s, which can be very, very dangerous for the double attack off of Theseus. It also has the ability to get rid of auras if need be. Going right into it, it seems. Poisontooth is being restrained.
Again.
Ah, he's back again from Brexit land.
Give me like 2 whole turns.
You've only missed BB comboing off on the Nanomite here, but now we have Sinus attacking into Poisontooth. Oh, that's I grabbed the wrong card. It seems. Oops, I am reviewing the.
This hand is not looking good, but the Crabbrave retaliation could be exactly what is needed.
This is the one we have to review. Exile Nanomite from your hand, searching for a Nanomite spell, reveal it out of your hand. That's the one we're looking at. It gets Defender. That's the important part here. Is having Defender.
Having 2 defenders up, but I don't think that's going to matter against the face of Crabbrave.
Crabbrave!
Like, Crabbrave right now is seriously going to pull this entire game on his back.
Man, Crabbrave's spine must hurt for carrying this entire fucking deck. Thinking on Spirit. There are a lot of choices here. I think Prosperity might be the correct hit, though, but at the same time, they might need both Prosperities for all the crap that's in their hand right now.
It's not that much.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think this is really simple.
Crab Rave's coming down already, summoning 3 crabs out of the deck. We see 2 pincer crabs and the scavenger crab. Yep, that's what we're looking at here.
Did we lose White Cell Sage? If so, I think you know what, that actually makes sense. It's not like Ricardo Smash. I think you want to be shuffling back the crabs from Spirit realistically. Yeah. All of that, you could also do that.
Yep. Recharging back up the other 2 spirit. Going in for the keel, as Steve Harvey would say. The keel. Crab's activating effect. It's going to mill 1, I believe. That's going to give her another draw off of the scavenger crab. Into a psychosis burst. That's pretty hot.
9k level 1s against Nanomight is very important.
Yup. Let me update the life points here.
BB is gonna lose the entire board.
Yep. I think hitting the whole board is probably not a smart idea. Oh.
I'm confused to why that crash was a good. Oh no, it's so with Garrick. I think it's so Garrick.
Yep. Oh, actually, that is smart to summon the Garrick.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea, just because BB would have destroyed the entire board next turn regardless. I think maybe that wasn't the best idea, just to lose that one resource.
There is an argument for Garricking and then cryostasising. Actually, there's a very convincing argument here.
I suppose cryostasis on the crab though, right?
Yeah, on the crab.
Yeah, crab doesn't do much here at all.
Yep, putting Poisontooth on top of deck.
Hold the Psychosis Burst for next turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Oh, actually, just cast it now.
Okay. I'll just cast it. I think you would. So that I assume that means they're not going to plan on holding it. Right now, they technically have an 8-card advantage over BB.
Yep.
Like 8 cards, and BB has 4, so well, he's about to have 5. So that's a pretty major resource advantage, but no, I might can change that pretty fast.
Minute Swarm is not going to
Well, in theory, you could, but I don't know if that's a good idea right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going for Sinus. I see it doesn't really need the damage right now. I think Sinus is pretty underrated in terms of Nanomight cards. People don't really prioritize it, and I think it's a very
here's the is that the scene? No, that's not the Sinus. It's once again the wrong Nanomite. Bro, these all look the same, man. This was the Ariadne. Ariadne coming down. When it's summoned, it's adding a Theseus from a lost area or exiled cards in hand. So Theseus coming in, and it can expend 1 to search your deck for Theseus to add in hand. Yep.
Theseus. How's this gonna go?
Yep. Nanomite's the Swarm not being cast is a take.
Theseus can't double attack here, so it's just because there's no better option right now.
Yeah.
Although theoretically, could Lifestring, but that's losing another card out of the 3.
Supporting over the Garrick, very, 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 very interesting.
Yeah, it's not going to take the entire board unless your results are using Periphety's effect. Which actually might end up happening just to get rid of it.
Going down to 17.
Sadly,
back down to 16.
I don't think this deck has it in it to Crab Rave twice. I don't think it does, which sucks, because right now Crab Rave 2 would just swing the entire game, in theory.
Yep.
This is when we run harder crab.
He's thinking on main phase 2, it seems.
Yeah. Peripety, get yourself out of there. Take out the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only argument for not casting the Cryostasis, is fear out of that happening.
Standing low.
Adding another Theseus to hand. Casting Lifestring. Summoning which one from the deck?
Did BB end up using the effect or?
Up the Perithus, whatever the
Yeah,
I don't.
just to get the unexpended back.
I just what? Let's see. What think of it? Perithus? Yeah, Perithus. Perry. His name's Perry now.
Perry the platypus.
Perry. Yep. Perry is coming down. Yep. We have Perry
Oh,
and
I didn't want a mecha, and then it just like engages itself. Pirithos.
Perithus. Perithus Contos.
No. This is like, yes, a level 1 mecha. Like, Pirithos. Pirithos. No, the Nanomight. I was. I see. So, BB's actually in a really bad situation here normally. That's barely any expend remaining, just Theseus and Minute Swarm to work with. But considering the amount of XR he's actually managed to accrue right now, that's not kind of an issue due to the sheer power the Minute Swarm would do. So, and considering the situation that that Giga Calls was really not fun. But
Whew. Yeah, where to go from here is the real question.
I definitely think this deck would be a lot more powerful if there was a hard crab in it, just so it could crab brave twice, you know?
Oh, wait, is that what whoa. Hitting the Poisontooth.
Actually, now that I think about it, Poisontooth, Prosperity, Cryostasis might be the literally
That is really smart. No, that is.
I think that's what we're going to risk it on. And the other question is, do you tap the Perithus or the Theseus? Yeah. Because he has another, he can just put that back.
Attacking Theseus doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Prosperity Cryostasis. Let's go.
That's really putting it in the fate of the top deck that the big board that can be built next time will just win the game, which
all she has to do is draw a level 2, though. That's not that hard to do.
Level, but it's still a big risk. It's really putting the entire game in the hands of this draw, but then again, I don't know what other choice is left right now.
Yeah, Mass Extinction going in is not bad. Not bad. As we said, it really doesn't do much in this matchup. And then Kraus is coming down to the Poisontooth. Yep.
And Nanomight doesn't really have the removal to handle Poisontooth right now. Unless he just top deck Sinus out of nowhere, that's not a lot of damage it can do face either, so. Oh, do 2A3, yeah, that's not what you want right now. Although you could, in theory, go into Life String, get rid of Theseus. Nope, just going for Theseus, okay. On God, just like that, for real. Yeah, I guess it's a double.
Now there are 2 Theseus.
This reminds me of the time I saw 3 Theseus.
Therapist, 3 Theseus isn't real. 3 Theseus. Life String hitting off of the Theseus, so we get a new thing from deck. Probably the best choice he has right here. Summoning Fire. Ooh, interesting. All right. Fire saying that, well, the Theseus and Domain cannot be targeted by card effects.
Oh, it's Poisontooth, but if that gets killed, what does that exactly do?
That's actually... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. No, there's still a face-up... Oh, God. What do you do here? Wow.
If there was a Zip, that would be
if there was a Poisontooth in Spirit, this would actually probably be, like, straight up the end of the game.
Well, I don't think it would quite because of the 2 blockers. If there were not 2 blockers, that would be the end of the game. But
yep.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting one because if there was a level 4 in there, this would be so much easier. Wait, is there a level 2 in there? Oh wait, no. Wait, actually, I think this is possible. So in theory, if we were to drop Giga Claws in the Spirit right now, and
Yep.
that's 6 Spirit, 3 Invoke Wise Shell Sage, tag out, Spirit Ramp. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I think it's possible. I think if
Oh,
you're Wise Shell Sage for 3 Spirit, Restrain 3 Spirit, one of which is the no, that's not the Giga Claws. No. Oh wait, no. Okay.
there's not enough. There isn't enough. Sadly, they had to
No,
hit a
no,
2
okay.
exactly.
No. There would have been if you went. Well, I was saying if you go Wise Shell Stage first, restrain the Giga Claws, right? Then you hit it with Tag Out to swap it out for the Giga Claws. White Shell Stage will come and engage.
Oh, that could have worked actually.
Yeah, that could have happened. That would have, in theory, been possible.
I think it's wiser to just leave this as is, honestly.
I suppose, although, yeah, if it was me, I would have just fully committed to that play with the Tag Out Spirit Ramp. Although, I guess it's fine that the board isn't nuked because Theseus being on the board alone is nothing. It prevents Minute Swarm from being hit up, which with all the stuff that BB has in the exiled right now, even if it would be away the last play he has used the thing, that would be the end of it. Like, all of that stuff that you could get back with Minute Swarm, even if it would have cost like the rest of his expend, would really have done. So it's good that there's not like we're going to lose a field. Now, see, the thing is here, BB could top deck the right stuff here. And change. Oh, we're tagging out into. I see.
Ooh, oh, I see. Wait, no, that's actually kind of
That
smart.
is an interesting decision though, because I would have used that aggressively too.
Wait,
Oh wait, no.
wait, no, that's so
Otherwise,
smart.
Cell Sage. I see.
That's so smart, actually.
Yeah, I would have used that like to attack aggressively, but
That's
you know.
actually, wait, that actually is really smart. Whoa. Never mind, I take it back.
Labyrinth, yeah, that's awful. That is a no
Oh,
good.
that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
That is a rip-off. That is probably safe. Just rip them off the top. That will be
Okay,
fine.
yeah, we're good. Everything's fine. Cool.
Oh wait, no, we're not fine. Oh wait, no, I think we are. I think we're fine. Yeah, gonna get rid of the log keeping, but
Yep.
yeah, minus is huge, which is very right. Take it now. Poisontooth does not go for Theseus here; it goes for minus. We can agree on that, right?
Yep, we can, it has to hit the minus.
Aether
Minus is,
literally
Minus is quite a big boy. Gets 5,000 for each other level 1 ally, mech ally control, putting it at a 20k beater on level 1.
Poisontooth needs to hit minus right now. If it doesn't,
Only if in domain, though. Only if in domain, though.
If it hits if it does hit minus, that's basically nothing Theseus and Aether can do together. They can take out. They can't even take out a single Cell Stage.
Adding back the crust with Minos' effect.
Oh, getting rid of minus, I see.
Yeah, because Minos' effect is only while it's own in
Minus
domain,
does have an effect. I forgot about that. So, we're negating that. Oh, just a pop Pericities, I see. That was a very good draw.
Yep. Going all the way into Periphetes.
Sacrifice it all to go off. You know, if a Poisontooth can be ripped off stop in the next turn, putting the Spirit for a round, and that's going to be really big. I'm wondering if with this, the Minute Swarm saves him from a certain doom here. This is a really bad situation for Minute Swarm, but
has to swing everything over the wise shell sage.
Everything,
yep.
just kill one.
Just and to get one of them, though. Yep.
My question is, do you attack with those? Because Aether does have a defender.
I think you leave the sage up, honestly. Like, because it can't actually attack.
It can attack allies, right? Yeah, that does make sense.
At the same time, though, Poisontooth.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going in!
Makes sense. You don't want to give him
wait, face?
Oh, we do a face with the Theseus.
Oh, the menace! That's right!
Yeah, it's one face, I see.
Actually, wait, no, it has defender. Wait, no, you can't. No, it has defender.
Oh, wait, no. It has defender.
Yeah, actually, you can't.
Yeah, we keep trying to bring up the rollings in this one.
Yeah, we thought we found the out, but nah.
A little crusty, a little rusty and crusty.
Yep.
Oh no,
Here we are. We're gonna see. Are we seeing Ronan? We're seeing Ronan come down, probably. Maybe. Oh, right, it's now actually it's a, oh! Oh my god. What? Cracked. Actually cracked.
Well, yeah, we get the poison stuff again. Yeah.
Actually cracked, dude.
Wait, two of them. You double Poisontooth. Oh, you can't even Ronin for that. Oh wait, no, yeah. Ronin could invoke itself in theory if you had Spirit for it, so that's a good thing to just hold it.
Yep. Double Poisontooth actually is probably the play here.
Sadly, it's hard OPT though.
Yeah. It's fine though. It's fine
it doesn't
though.
Really matter. It's 230.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's a situation.
It's okay.
Now, the sad part about this is, it's going to be really tempting to just go and take out the entire board and leave him with nothing. But Minus Swarm just completely fucks in that situation.
He can't. But she can't even go over the whole board though because Turtle has to attack face.
Right. I completely forgot about that. That actually prevents the misplay from even occurring.
Yeah, the misplay can't even happen.
Because the best play in theory, if White Cell Sage was just a defender, would have been to tackle two of them and Poisontooth for face. But
thank you, cards, for doing my plays. Thank you, cards, for preventing misplays. Oh, he's charging. He's keeping the Minute Swarm. He really values that Minute Swarm.
Yeah, he really values that because I think he's expecting, just due to the low resources he has, to end up relying on it eventually, but he might not end up even having the chance.
All right, parry coming down.
So Thea will prevent Poisontooth from going off right now. But with this situation, this is really bad for BB right now. Oh, minuscule. That is very good.
That's pretty poggers, actually. It's not bad.
Well, that's still not enough to kill a Poisontooth, because why Shellsage has Defender?
Not only that, but Poisontooth is also ginormous.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to matter with... Actually, no, it will matter with Nightingale versus. You have to triple support, but... Yeah, no effect, because there's nothing you can do with it. No fair. But what do you do here? I mean, you have Defender, and you have Perthos. But this hurts. Like, I think BB's main hope here is to just pray. And just hope and pray. Yeah. Rather than hope and pray, cope and pray.
Cope and pray.
Hope and pray that...
if the top deck is a recharge, that is game.
I think the situation is just hope and pray that Pram chooses to wipe the entire board. But as long as White Shellsage is on the board, that's not going to happen. Which means, actually, I think I'd just straight up go for Minuscule and kill White Shellsage. I'm not even going to lie.
Yeah.
Because it at least opens up the path that you can win by having a cleared board. You know?
Kind of think about his plays here, though, because the instant he moves to...
Oh, he's going to pass. I was going to say, you could Minuscule and crash
passing
the White
turn. Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa!
No vote of confidence.
I think the Orthon goes away.
Wyvern? Oh, that is a sideboard tank. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, let's pull Shield Wyvern up. Let's pull Shield Wyvern up.
That is a starlight card. That is a tech. Like, it's seen a lot of sideboard plays. Like, it's a very good hand trap that you can play practically anything. And it's a good in Kaiser Dragon as a tool. But against Nanomight, that will just gut anything that's not Theseus. Granted, it's not going to help if Theseus comes out, but let's just check how many.
Shield Wyvern, once again, because it's Blaze, but even though it's Blaze, it's technically using its effect, which is why you can use it in literally any other color deck, which is why this card sees so much darn play. It's really cool.
Well, I actually see a lot of play. It's one of those cards that always comes up as the spicy tech that nobody expects. It always pops. Oh, Life Turn. That might matter here. Yeah. What is?
Out of these three cards, though, what do you... Oh, there goes the Minutes.
Yeah, Minutes has to go at this point, because as long as White Shellsage is on the field, it's physically not going to matter.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not going to do anything. I think we go Ariadne from deck here, Theseus, or Thea. That is also a thing you can do.
Yep. Fire adding back,
Do you go right for Theseus, or do you go for Ariadne?
You can add
No, you don't go Ariadne. You don't go Ariadne. That wouldn't work out with the domain calls.
Mm-hmm.
What do you add in this situation? This is
incredibly stressful. Wow.
This is incredibly interesting.
Unironically, next turn, Diana just straight up has game if there's room on the board to put Ronin down. Like, if Sage goes and one of the Poisontooths is taken off, Ronin just ends the game, probably.
Oh yeah, no, Ronin definitely will end things. And the shield weapon is going to make things even harder, but shield weapon doesn't target. Faye doesn't even protect from that.
It does not target.
Oh, Minos. Oh, this is about to be really bad. I think this is about to go really badly because Faye only protects from targeting effects. Wait, no. Labyrinth is a card. Labyrinth has your back. Labyrinth into another Labyrinth. Oh, that's awful. Like, Labyrinth is mainly doing its... Labyrinth keeps drawing bad cards, I'm gonna reel here. That Labyrinth in the hand is
Wow.
doing
Yeah,
nothing here.
Labyrinth's just not giving anything, dude. There's no quarter.
But, luckily, we are protected from Shield Weapon due to a... If not for Labyrinth's protection effect, Minos would be in major trouble right now, because that thing is going to attack and then he would just die immediately, and then I think that would be game over.
He has to be very careful about how he swings here. Very, very careful.
No effect at this point.
Poisontooth activating the effect literally does not matter at this point. Yep. Swinging in. Yup. Giving that extra level. Beating over.
And even with Minos boosting itself to level 5 with its effect, if possible, it wouldn't be enough to excel the poison, one of the Poisontooths. Otherwise, that would have been a cheeky rule, but it's lower, not equal to. That would be really useful.
Oh my gosh! This just gets better! This just gets crazier and crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
So what the play here is, I think it's just the Ronin comes down, and then you just kind of beat over everything and go 5-face. You just hold the Shield Wyverns for any extra attacks. Yup, that seems like the play. Yup.
Yeah, it's not quite game yet, but after Minuscule's got we literally had nothing left on the Labyrinth in the top deck.
Yup.
You had to charge the Minute Swarm, which means the final chance... Wait, no, you can't even use it anyway if it goes face. Yeah. Yeah, that double Poisontooth, it's game over, dude. Game over, bro. Game over.
Game over, bro. BB going to 7. Poisontooth beating over the other Faya. BB going to 6. BB going to 1. Going to 1 life point.
The thing is, if BB has Minute Swarm, actually, I just realized it would have actually been able to facilitate a comeback via... Oh, no, we're killing Minos. Okay. I was going to say...
Oh, we're going to 5? Oh, no, he has the Minute Swarm.
No, because he doesn't have it right now. I was saying, if Minos was left engaged, right, and he was to be able to top like a Minute Swarm, you would be able to... Oh, no, he does have it.
He does have it. He does have it. It's fine, though, because she does have the Shield Wyverns.
True. I was about to say, no, although that's not going to stop the point. What I was about to say was, if Minos got left up, that still would have been a way around it, because Minos could have exiled itself to add a thing to hand.
Yeah.
When it engaged.
The 2 parries and the...
Ariane, that is a decision.
Very interesting pick.
I guess there is no way they're getting over that board, so you might as well just commit to defending.
Yep. There is no outing. I don't think there is any outing this. I don't think there's any outing this board.
No, there's really not. But ironically, those shield ones are going to see more players beaters, I think.
Yeah. You can charge the Shield Wyvern, summon the Shield Wyvern.
Just summon them for, beats.
Beats, yeah. Shield Wyvern beats.
Shield Wyvern beats. Beats by Shield Wyvern. Beats by Dre. Hit it hard. Oh, jeez. Hit it hard for that AK. Let's go. Woo, baby. Woo.
Adding Theseus, drawing another card for suiting up. Maybe having 7 cards left in deck. Whoa. This is really getting down to this is like really getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Suiting up is being cast. He'd be able to look at most of his deck at this point. Adding another Theseus to hand.
This has to be over, right? Like, we're just in the final mood phase here.
Yep.
Like, this has to be over.
We're going to combat phase. Poisontooth not activating the effect here.
Proceed. Oh, Poisontooth is not going. Then again,
Yep.
granted, negating an attack here is going to do less than
Yep, going down to 10 life. DCS re-engaging itself. Going once again for the face.
Yeah, what else do you do? There's no out. Well, I can't even see the board. That's how bad it is on untap. No potential. Everything is just blue. Like everything
Everything's
is
just blue.
yeah, no, everything's just like the blue flashing flames of the cards
Ah.
with the untap defaults.
China's gone down to 8.
So we're just going with face.
He says we're not supposed to swing with Theseus. Pain. Bring it down to 7.
I think you use process to unexpend one, right?
Yep.
And then you re-engage both. That's not enough. They're not going to do it. Like you would have had to kill one.
Oh, and there's a mass extinction!
That's 28k, which would have been no. They would have been able to support overrunning, I think.
Yep, probably.
But even then, would that have really done anything with it?
It really doesn't ultimately matter at this point.
You know, you could probably do something really funny with mass extinction right now, I think.
This is it. This is the wow. And that does look like it's going to be the end of the game. BB's life points hitting 0. Congratulations. Wow. Yeah, holy crap. That was crazy.
Triple Poisontooth. Let me get around that.
That was insane. That was incredible. That was an incredible game.
Shield was a really good idea, but it didn't end up mattering.
Yep. That game was absolutely incredible. Oh, wow. That was amazing. I mean, dude, that just proved Poisontooth Aggro actually does look like a good deck with some unexplored potential. Crabbrave being a really strong starting card. Basically good stuff all around the board, and then having a really strong, powerful push that, if you don't have a post field, could basically, like, put you within the kill range. It's amazing. It's so cool.
Let me get around that board.
Let me get around that. That was...
decking out.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest games we've ever seen on this, well, considering this channel only has 2 videos now.
Nano in the deck, no!
Yep, that was incredible.
Oh, no. God.
He went through every single Nanomight in his deck. His deck was only spells by the time the game was done. That was incredible, phenomenal, amazing game. Congratulations to Diana, and well played by BB. That was awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. That was an incredible game. That was amazing. It was fantastic. Game 1 really looked like Diana was going to lose it there, but we pulled it through. We got that comeback.
No idea how that happened even.
We got the underdog win here. Be sure to, if you like what you watch or you want to try playing yourself, there's a Discord link down below. You can see it underneath the commentators box. And be sure to, leave a comment. Like, tell us one of your favorite things. If you notice any misplays, any ways you can make this channel better. All of that is completely welcome. Koku, Mechno, thank you for joining me this fine evening, and I will see you guys later.